Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. This video is just gonna be a little draw with me. I'm gonna be drawing my OCs. But before I get into the explanation of how I drew this, the ups and downs and all that, I never introduced myself. So, hi, I'm Bella, but as you guys might know me as Eopickle. Um, on this channel, I'm gonna be doing a lot of art, a lot of drawing, and just kind of having fun. Now that you know the bare minimum about me, let's get into the drawing. So, I don't know if you can tell, but this is my OC Silas that I'm drawing first, and the second one is going to be Evan. I found this really cool I found this really cool reference on Pinterest, and I decided I wanted to draw my OCs using it. I'll put the reference up on screen in case anyone else wants to use it. And in this video, I'm using like colored mechanical pencils. I really like them. They're super cool. But Silas did not give me too much trouble. He was honestly kind of the easiest that I drew. Other than, like a bit of anatomy here and there and some like clothing folds, but that's about it. That's all I really struggled with. And yeah. Now we're moving on to Evan. I struggled with him so much. Like, it was the arms. The arms, like, threw me off. And that's why I drew the poses off camera. Because I think I redrew the arms, like, 10 million times. But, honestly, I like how he turned out in the end. Maybe even a little bit better than Silas, but we don't talk about that. Yeah. I like how he turned out, even though he was a struggle, and I couldn't make up my mind on the position of the arms. I don't know if you noticed, I kind of gave up, and I went back to work on them even a little bit. But yeah, he was a struggle, but I really like how he turned out. So next up we have Valerie. And remember when I said I struggled with drawing Evan? I struggled with her the most. I hated how this drawing turned out. I hated doing it. It was so bad. I just it's horrible. It's I actually ended up looking at this drawing, like I was looking at it and I was like after I finished recording, I'm like, this sucks, and I redrew it, which I will put that up on screen right now because it's so much better, the redraw. And it's also holding the page together because it kind of ripped. But I hated how the drawing of her turned out. I just hated it. The anatomy was off. It didn't look like her at all. And it sucked. It just sucked. It sucked. I hated just everything about it. I hated it. The hand was off, even if I didn't even draw the hand. The hand was off. Like, it was not even holding the phone. That's not how you hold a phone. And it was horrible. So I redrew it. And, you know, I do like the new one better. There is some, you know, it's not perfect, but it's so much better than whatever this monstrosity is. Like, her outfit's wrong. Like, her face is wrong. That's not the shape of her face. Like, it's, I don't know what happened, but it was so bad. It was so bad. It was horrible. Horrible. Now that we're done with that monstrosity of a drawing, let's move on to Hunter. He was not difficult at all. I was just being really indecisive because I couldn't decide if I wanted his mask on or mask off. I went with mask on at first, or no, mask off at first, then I switched over to mask on because I haven't really been drawing him with his mask on lately. And you know, I felt like I needed to draw him for once, you know, for once in a little while with his mask on. So yeah, but I actually kind of enjoyed drawing him. Yeah, also I was watching YouTube while doing this, and here's a clip of that. Designed? Yeah, now it is time for like the little background and the little like embellishments here and there. I do this for I think all of my sketchbook pages. You'll see, if you watched the last video, you would have seen that, and if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend checking it out. You get to see like a little evolution of my art style, the great art style change, if you will. But yeah, so I have these paint markers, and it's like a gold and a silver. I love them so much. They're so good. So I used the gold against Hunter's green, and I used the silver against Valerie's orangish yellow color, even though it ends up kind of getting covered up when I redo the drawing. And I feel like I need to explain this, but each of my OCs has kind of like a color designated to them. So if you see a drawing, Silas will always be blue, Evan will always be red, Valerie will always be like an orange or a yellow depending on whichever color's brighter, and Hunter will be always a green. I don't know why I decided to do this. I kind of like it though. I like the idea of it, because like it helps me, like if an OC looks too similar, I can identify them easily. Like Hunter and Silas used to look practically identical, just different colored hair, and I did switch that up because I was kind of annoyed with it, but with the colors I was able to like identify who was who. And I'd recommend it to people who have OCs. Like it's, I don't know, I feel like I haven't seen many people do it. I have seen people do it before, but yeah, I think it's a good idea. I don't remember who I took it from, but I like it. Also, you see the little speech bubble there with whatever Hunter's saying. That does end up getting covered up because of the redraw of Valerie, because I hated it so much. But yeah, I like the background for Silas and Evan with the little clouds. At first I was gonna do it for the whole page, and then I was like, well, that's kind of boring. Let's add all 4 of my OCs here. And that's what I did. And I actually kind of like that I did that. I prefer it. Oh, wow. Focusing on the pen there. Wow. I prefer that I did it that way because I was struggling with the background for them for just no reason. I struggled with it. It wasn't complicated. I couldn't get it. So that is the final drawing. I really liked the process of drawing this, and I love how it turned out, even if I hated drawing of Valerie. And I hope you guys did too. And if you did, maybe leave a like, subscribe maybe. Comment down below what you guys want me to draw, because I'm always looking for suggestions. And comment down below if you like the drawing. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.